Hi Braille class and welcome back for our art lesson today. So I hope you're excited. What you're going to need for this lesson is a piece of paper. I've cut mine down in half, my A4 piece of paper, to make it a little bit smaller. You're going to need a pencil as well, okay? So let's have a look at my screen. So our objective today is, can I observe closely? Can I observe closely? Now, observe means to look really carefully and really closely. Observe means to look at things, okay? Observe. We are going to be looking today at some leaves, and these are some pictures of some leaves that have been taken under a microscope so you can see all of the different details in that leaf. And we're going to be looking really closely. I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. Can you see how unusual that is now I'm looking at it? So I want you to think, what colours can you see? Can you tell me? Fantastic. I can see green, white, yellow, because the veins of the leaf are a bit yellow, aren't they? And then here, I can also see a shade of orange. Are the green? Can you see the green parts of the leaf? Are they all the same colour green? That's right, they're not. Some parts of the leaf have light green bits, and then nearer here to the veins of the leaf, that's really dark green, isn't it? Really dark, rich colour green, whereas these parts are really light, so they're all different shades of green. Can you see? And then these little, almost like yellowy white colours, aren't they, that run through? I think that might be where the water travels through the different parts of the leaf. What patterns can you see on my leaf? What patterns? Can you tell me? That's right. I can see little tiny squares. If I look really closely, like squarish shape. They're not quite squares. They're like little kind of squashed squares, aren't they? Can you see all those little tiny pieces? I can also see these patterns here of all these bits joining up together. So, what do you think if I felt this? Do you think it's going to be smooth or do you think it's going to be bumpy? I think it might be a little bit bumpy. I think this part down here, if I felt it, I think it'd be a bit bumpy. Let's have a look now at this pattern, this leaf. Another one. Can you see really closely? What patterns can you see? I can see that too. I can see lots of different long stripes. Are the stripes all the same colour? No, they're not, are they? We've got different shades of green on them. And we've also got these really thin little white parts. Can you see the little white lines that's going up and down the leaf? Can also see here that's a really dark green part of the leaf. I think if I felt it, I think it'd feel quite bumpy. Can you see how amazing that is? All those different details of the leaf. And look, these here are light green, whereas the middle part here is quite a dark green. And then these parts here are really bright green, aren't they? Wow, look at this one. This is a very microscopic image of the leaf. They've used a little microscope to look at all the different parts and all the different cells that make up the leaf. So here we can see all the different cells and the shapes of those. What shapes can you see? Yeah, they're like rectangular kind of shapes, aren't they? Can you see? And then you can see all of the little veins of the leaf running through here. Okay, what colours can you see as well? I can see white, dark green and light green. Fantastic. Now let's have a look at this one. This is a leaf and it's obviously taken from autumn time. What colours? This is amazing. What colours can you see now? I can see white down these little bits, and I can see here dark red, greens in the middle. I can see lots of oranges and then yellows towards the outside. I can see like almost really, really light yellow, these parts here that make up all the different shapes. Okay, so let's have a quick look at this one. I think that would feel really bumpy if we felt it. Do you? I think it would too. So your challenge today, what I want you to do is I want you to choose a leaf and to sketch it only using a pencil today. And I want you to try and fill the whole page, okay, with your leaf drawing. Now, mine, I haven't finished it yet because it took me a long time. If it takes you like that, then you know you've not tried hard enough, because these leaves and these pictures have lots of detail. So I want you to find a leaf outside that has a lot of detail that you can draw. And then I want you to really look closely. You could even use a magnifying glass. If you have one at home, I don't, unfortunately, but if you have one at home, you might want to use a magnifying glass to look carefully and observe those different patterns. Now, I've tried to have a go at this, and I've tried to fill my whole page. So I've started off by drawing all of those different veins traveling across the leaf. And then I've had a look at the different cells and I've tried to draw in the patterns that I could see in the leaf. And I'm going to carry that on until I've filled my whole page, because I don't want a tiny leaf in the middle. I want a big leaf, and I want you to see if you can fill the whole page and look really carefully at all of those different patterns. When you've done that, do you think you can post a picture on Tapestry so I can have a look? Fantastic. I can't wait to see all of your hard work on Tapestry. Bye, year one.